Hello, Blast with MG fans. I'm your host, Matt. You're on Blast with MG filmmaker. And today we're going to be talking a little bit about some home improvement things. Mainly, I'm going to show you guys how to get a rain shower in your current existing regular standard shower. And I'm going to also show you guys how to install some shelving on your wall for really cheap. This is done for the cost of, a trip to the hardware store and maybe 10-15 bucks for the shower. So let's get started. Let me show you guys what I do with the shower to make our old standard shower, which barely spat out any water, to a nice rain shower for the cost of about 15 bucks. So let's, without further ado, let's take a look at it. Alright guys, this is my shower. And this is what my shower looks like now that I have created the rain shower. And this thing is pretty amazing. Prior to this, I had a standard shower that, most homes in California have. You got the little shower spout right here, you got the little water line coming out, and right off of this you had the shower head that, was the standard old shower heads that you see everywhere, that basically don't put out any real amount of water, and it's it's not the best way to take a shower. What this thing does, however, is create basically a shower like you basically standing out in a heavy rain. So it's much better, much nicer, much more enjoyable. So what did I do? This is pretty simple. So anybody could really do this in their own house, and all it's really going to take is some plumbing piping. That's really it, and it could be done for really any shower. So unfortunately I don't have the video of how I built this because I was not thinking clearly and I just did it. But it's not very hard to do, and it's pretty self-explanatory. So all you really need is one elbow, two elbows, two pieces of pipe, just straight pipe, and they all are pre-slotted to screw onto each other. You need a T-bracket right there, nice little T-bracket, and for one end of the T-bracket you're going to need to put, you need to cap it, so you need to basically a cap to it, and then one more little piece of piping, and then your new rainwater shower head. All I did is basically screwed all these pieces on. So attached the new elbow to the existing unit coming out of the shower head. So this elbow, and then I angled it, down to a 45 degrees so it goes upwards. And I attached the pipes, and all of the pipes, you got to get the stuff that you wrap around the threads so that your shower doesn't leak. I also put some Loctite on the threads so that they would stay in place in how I left them. So you attach the elbow, some thread tape, and then some Loctite, and get it angled up so that it goes upwards. Then attach your next elbow so that it is a 45 degree angle downwards, and that the next piece of pipe goes onto a straight. Again, I put some Loctite and some thread tape on both ends, followed by the T fitting to it, so that I could stop so I could stop it and then bring it down. And I attached another little small pipe to give it a little bit more. You don't have to necessarily, but I do in this case because of how this attaches. So another little piece of pipe that screws in directly to my shower head, and then I finally capped the end of this pipe because obviously it would, if you don't cap it, then water's just going to shoot straight out here. Capped it, and voila, you got your rain shower head, and it works pretty dang awesome. Let me show you guys how well it works, and it's really comfortable. Really a pleasure taking a shower now. I can turn the water on, pop the shower on, and voila! Not one leak. The thread tape Does a really good job of keeping things pretty nice and tight. So just a gorgeous shower. Makes a huge difference when you compare it to the old little thing that I had in there. So there you go. For a little trip to the hardware store, about $10 worth of piping and elbows, and then whatever the shower head costs. I got mine on Amazon. It's actually a full metal shower head, which is really nice. I hate the plastic stuff, it always breaks. This stuff is all metal. The housing, the little nipples right there, all metal, and works really well. I think I paid around 20 bucks for it. Do a search on Amazon for Rainshower head, and then maybe you could find the same exact one that I got. Just a really great shower head. So there you go. Turn your shower into a rain shower for really cheap, and for parts that you could get over at your local hardware store. All right, enjoy, and please subscribe.